Christmas Eve edition and a long overdue of WWE Immortals. And this is the Big Red Monster Kane edition. And it's a special edition because I'm back at BadLadDad Grant's house. She's been let out of Papworth Hospital, moved to a hospital in her hometown, which is, I've scooted out of London again today. I've come here to see her. Just make sure she's settled. She'll be around. My sister's family live in the same hometown, so they'll be looking after her over Christmas. So I'll be bombing back to London this evening to be with Ninja Boy and have a happy Christmas and bring you more supercard videos and everything else that we do. But for now, it's all good, happy news for once. It's nice to have good news at Christmas. Anyway, let's get on with the action, because you don't want to hear me waffling on. You want to see Big Red Monster Kane. Now, one of the things that I did when I got set up here, because I'm doing everything very quickly before I scoot off to the hospital, I started playing before I started recording. So I had it set up where I'd done the first challenge and I needed to complete challenge 2 to get a bronze pack, challenge 3 to get 15k in silver, challenge 4 which would get me a silver pack, nearly forgot, and then challenge 5 would get us the Big Red Monster Kane. I've got about 3 hours 45 minutes to go. Now I did start playing, so I've done challenge 1 and the bronze pack was Bella, which I've already got as a level 7 legendary character, so I've just had to sell that one off. So that was no good. So I'm just paused in mid-battle. I'd just been showing off the gear cards to you and then realised that you weren't watching because I wasn't recording. But now I am! So let's get on with the action. And let's get into it, and straight away, stop pausing, come out of pause and resume so I can get clobbered over the head by Dean Ambrose. Right, now this, you needed to have bronze and silver characters for this particular challenge. This is the last bout of challenge 3, and I hadn't bothered using any particularly strong characters in slot 2 or 3, because you only really need one strong character, which was Triple Her here, who's doing his stuff. But one thing I did do was I gave him some strong gear cards, which should in theory have made this a fairly swift battle. But of course, this being things never running smoothly, having to use the other characters, so I should perhaps have put some stronger people in, but it doesn't matter. Does it really? What matters is that we know we're going to do this. We know we're going to get these special cards. Eventually. So let him just run his steam out like that. Bit of a breather. Didn't really need to do that, did I? Never mind. Just take that out. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this, gang. Take a top to the cheek, a top to the head. Right, that should do him. And then give Paige a little tap. Oh, Paige is already gone. All right, we'll give Warrior a little tap. Warrior disappears. And there we have it. So this will give us 15k. Now, what I plan to do, cash-wise, there we go, 15k. That brings up to 68. If we get to 75k, we're going to open the gold pack. And, right, what do we need to do? Do we need John Cena on this team lineup? So we will edit team. What I can do now is just bring in the top boys. Bring in your top boys. Get them into action. So, actually, I'm going to use Daniel Bryan because he's a legendary 7, level 50. So, BBB. I'll just reload my alphabet. There he is. And who else? Whoever else we chuck in. Won't really matter because Big Dan the Man will get this job done himself. I just tend to pick out cards that need powering up. Randy will do. Right. And let's give him a couple of supports. We shall put in the WrestleMania card, which is now augmented. I was just showing that off when I had it on Triple H. And it's augmented. Look at all that goodness. Oh, those bonus Triple E type goodness and percentages. That's gorgeous. So that's now a 129 gear card. That's pretty tasty. So we'll drop that in. And also the Vince McMahon microphone. I got that out of a gear. I bought a triple gear pack. And that came out the triple gear pack. So very happy with that. And we'll drop that in the middle. As I say, we're not going to bother with the others. Because it ain't going to be needed. It's going to be very swift work. Oh, jeez, man. The gaming gods are just not with me on this one. They just don't want me to make this video. Basically, I was just rattling through what I got to line up for Challenge 4. This time the screen recording crashed. So, I'm not going to be put off. I'm going to do this. We're going to get there, people. So, I've just paused it at the start of Challenge 4. And we shall kick off again with Daniel Bryan, hopefully making very quick work of this trio of misfits. And this will give us a silver pack. And then that'll lead us on to Big Red Monster Kane, the big man. It's about time Kane had a big character in this game, because he just had a bronze character up to now, which was a little unfair compared to everybody else. Right, yes, that'll do. 400 coins, that's not going to boost us a great deal, is it? Could have given us a bit more, never mind. There he is, the man himself, Mr. Kane. Right, silver pack. Shamash, the Celtic Warrior. Let's have a look and see where we stand with the Celtic Warrior. Celtic Warrior, Shamash. Where are we? Oh, there he is. Yep, just got him level 1, so that's good. We shall boost that. Thank you very much for that. That'll do nicely. Now then, challenge 5. What do we need here? Undertaker. We need Undertaker on the team. 2 bouts to go, and this will bring us Big Red Monster Kane. So let's get Taker. Edit team. I'm not going to chuck everyone out. We'll just get any old Taker. Let's take any old Taker. Let's put the silver one in. And go back into action. It's given us the green tick of approval. Let's go. 2 bouts away from Big Red Monster Kane. There's the man himself waiting to take us on toe-to-toe. Go on, John. Out of the way, son. Go on, you're on holiday. You're having a rest. Get out of the way. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. It is so tricky when you're trying to do this in like 5 minutes flat, knowing that I've got to be heading off to the hospital shortly, and there's people coming around because they want to drop some things off for Mum as well. Just got to make sure that I've tidied this lot up before they turn up, because I'm currently using her living room as my studio. Coming live from BadLadDad Grand's living room. Look at that, my hair's all over the place. It's gone all fluffy on one side and it's all flat on the other. It's like half man, half biscuit. What's going on? Right, and next, final bout. Final bout. Driving out of London today, it was mental. It was just torrential rain for 2 hours. And on top of that, the drivers on the motorway were just, obviously don't want to see it through to Christmas Day, because they're just swapping lanes without signalling at like 90 miles an hour. In torrential rain. No one keeping their distance. Quite good fun, really. No, I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that. What are we up to? 71. Oh, it's close, isn't it? It's close. It's close, but no cigar. Let's get our character. There he is. Mr. Kane. We have gained Mr. Kane. No Kane, no gain. Right, and there we go. Now, I could go through the whole lot again in 3 hours and 38 minutes if I wanted to, but I haven't got the time because I've got to go and see BadLadDad Gran. Right, now, can I sell anything? Have I got anything to sell? Can get us up cash-wise. Collection. Where's the sell mode? Sell, 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 sell. I think I need all of that. I need all that gear. That's a shame. Okay. Let's have a look at the store. What can you get for 70k? You can get some gear cards, can't you? Let's go to the gear locker, shall we? What's this? Sting Early Access. God, $10.99. What does that give you? Scorpion Warrior Sting, gold, 3 talent cards and 15 grand in credits. Very nice, if you can afford it. And that's it. So that's the only thing that's available at the moment in terms of paying cold hard cash. Shall I open some gear cards? Shall I? Why the hell not? Let's do it. Why not? It's only tokens. It's only a token gesture. Right, so there's 2 to scrap, and I think I've got a tome of what's-its anyway, if I haven't scrapped it already. So I'll probably scrap the lot, to be honest with you. Because if we go back to my gear cards, you will see my collection in the gear cards. Oh, there you go. I've got a tome of what's-its. So you can scrap one of them. I'll give you one of those. So scrap. Thank you very much. We'll close that off, and then what else can I scrap? Don't need any of this lot down here. You don't need this cheap gear. What I could do with is these little purpley things at the bottom. They're the ones that when you get onto the top gear cards, it's those little purpley baubley things at the bottom. They're the ones that you need 4 or 5 of to do the augmenting. And it's a bit frustrating because I don't particularly want to scrap any of my good bits and pieces. but I may have to boost up the absolute top bits and pieces. So we just scrap these. Don't need any of these because even augmented, the benefits they can give. So I've had some sort of like I don't get hay fever, and it is December the 24th. You wouldn't expect hay fever, but my nose is itching like crazy. So I'm doing a lot of this instead of doing a lot of that. Right, be nice to calm down. I'm going to put the kettle on, calm down for 20 minutes, then go to the hospital and say hello to BadLadDad Grand to all, from all of you who are very kind to leave some good wishes. So there's the WrestleMania card. So look, if I wanted to forge that, actually I could do that. Right, sorry, I'm going off in like a completely different plane and train of thought there. As you can see with my gear cards, there's a lot of the sub-tickets that you get from the events, and then some of the main event bits and pieces too. And then of course there's these, that's John Cena's special gear card. That's Roman, come on, Roman Reigns', that's Roman, don't want to scrap it, that's Roman Reigns'. You can recognise probably a lot of those pages, Kane, the Bella Twins, Stone Cold Steve Austin, you can see them all there. So a nice selection of gear cards, a nice selection of wrestlers. And now, a nice way to say goodbye, with the wind howling around the windows of BadLadDad Grand's flat. This is me saying goodbye on Christmas Eve. Probably won't see you now till Christmas Day. A little message from myself and Ninja Boy on Christmas Day. We are going to come and say Happy Christmas to you. So if you celebrate Christmas, I hope you're having a wonderful family time. I hope you're with the people you love. I hope you're not having to work. If you have had to work today, I hope it hasn't been too hard for you. If you don't celebrate Christmas, you just want to do your own thing and you're having a good time, make sure you have as good a time as you possibly could. And we will see you very soon. Don't forget, follow us on Twitter @BadLadDad to find all the latest news, when the latest videos are coming out. And we will see you very soon.